ready to square up. It's the Houston Texans and our home team. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Right to the air is Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
2-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? 19. Let go.
He takes off, and he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Go! Hawk 70. Ready?
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Come on. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll let Richardson run this himself. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Wow, is he dangerous when he calls his own number. A pickup of 18 yards and a first down.
Anthony Richardson. I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up first and goal.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves.
Richardson going to look to throw. And this is not going to work out. tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Second and goal.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Bronco 80. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On second down, Richardson. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Third and goal.
Tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Rig alert, rig alert. Warrior 70. Check go.
Throwing, Richardson. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And this will be from 42 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Snowhawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Goff going to open up with a throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And this will be a Texans first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd and a yard. They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Into space. He's to midfield. Still going. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Snowhawks. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through, and the Snowhawks are out to a 10-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 to the 26-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check smash, check smash.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
That's good.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the first down.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready, go. Buffalo 18.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and a yard.
18 cup.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. First down and more inside the 15. And he's in. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Anchorage. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Snowhawks move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This is fun. He got the connection to Collins. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Texans, first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
3rd and 9. Goff to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, Goff. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Tag. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
A second down throw for Richardson. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer. Hey, check that, street.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Snowhawks open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, Goff. Open man downfield is Noel. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
This secondary, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
20, we go, 76, 76.
Goff. And the rush is going to get there. He were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Rangers, 70, 60 Vikings, 65, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, Richardson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. In the pistol. Throw over the middle, taken in by Noel. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. To throw is Goff. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6-yard line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. A big hole. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And After that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He'll get that out to Mixon. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Like 20.
On the handoff, it's Mixon.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
180.
Goff to throw. That one hard. Take down. Touchdown, Houston.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Goff has his offense ready for this 2-point try.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Super 66.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Ready. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
Okay,
From the 38 now, here is 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Street, street. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
They go right back to Taylor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Come on, come on. Hey. Gravity Lions. Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Reload. 19, Tiger, 19.
4th quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. Past the 40. He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Snowhawks. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Texans 8.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Texans 1st down.
Throwing here is Goff. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He's got a man. That's Noel. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Mixon trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. And he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Goff has his offense ready for this two-point drop.
Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. That is hot. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Cowboy 80. Ready?
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Not much there, maybe a yard. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
They'll go again here with Taylor. To the 45. Jonathan Taylor. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. It is a touchdown. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Snowhawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Jared Goff sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Goff. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready. Let's go. Nice.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. The decision to keep it pays off. It's a pickup of 13 and a first down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Here we go. 65.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
On the jump.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
And an Anchorage first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.